What was your opinion on refugees before this project?
Before the project, I kind of didn't really know exactly what a refugee was. I have heard things about immigration and stuff like that, but I didn't know the actual definition and like what the difference was. And so I was always like, oh, I don't want terrorists here, like whatever. And then I just wasn't really educated on it. And now that I know what a refugee is, like a lot of my opinions have changed.
How did this project come about?
This project came about, we were coming up with stuff and one of us commented that there was 6 dogs. I then piped up and said my family watches a dog sitting service, hence this one. So we brought all of them into one place and see if it would attract people to the booth.
Do you have any plans in the future to volunteer for the ANA?
If I had any time, yeah. I volunteered at places before, so this wouldn't be any different. I'd probably do it if I had the free time.
What was the most significant thing you learned from this project?
Most significant thing would probably be the amount of work that refugees have to go through being integrated into our society, and it's really awesome that corporations like ANA help them do that, so they really better our society instead of just being dropped into our society and being left to live on their own. So.
What challenges did you have to overcome to accomplish this?
The biggest challenge for this project was a lot of coordinating everybody and getting everybody on the same page. The other big challenge is I had to make sure that I was educated enough to be able to talk to people about refugees. So I had to do a fair amount of research and make sure I was at a level where I felt comfortable giving information to other people.
With the newfound research and knowledge you acquired, any suggestions for ANA?
My biggest suggestion for the ANA is probably to update their website. There's not a ton of information. I know when I was making the brochures for this project, I really struggled getting much information out of the Agency for New America's website. So that would be my biggest suggestion, is to put a little bit more time in there and help show off how good your organization is.
All right.
Yeah! Do you have any suggestions for the ANA?
Keep doing what you do.
Do you guys have differing opinions, or do you guys mostly? What are your thoughts about them?
I think generally that refugees, they come here. If they come, they work, they do their own thing.
We also learned is, a lot of us, I don't know if you guys are aware of the process it takes. Okay. Yeah, it was a lot more rigorous than we had thought, and that was something that was really good to learn, and that it takes so long.
Right.
You figure it's, maybe
a year and a half to 2 years before they're actually
right.
resettled after they've applied in their home country.
Yeah, and upwards of almost 25 years sometimes in refugee camps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not an easy life.